Welcome to episode one, first impressions of Dr. Stone. I guess we could say. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only, no source material. And this time we actually saw Dr. Stone, the world premiere at Anime Expo.
Ooh.
Granted, it was like a whole day in advance. And now
Right.
that we're back to our setups where we can talk to it way after it's already happened and stuff.
Yeah, after
Episode 2 is already out. Yeah,
right.
too. But so yeah, definitely interesting kind of concept, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean the first episode was pretty much setting up the entire
Story
world
plot.
story,
Yeah.
building the new world, I guess you could say.
Yeah, focusing on our two kind of main characters. At first, okay, it seems like Dr. Stone or Senku isn't the main character from how the first episode kind of plays. It's more like Tai Chi or whatever. He's the main character almost in the first episode. It's almost him focused, but it's probably just going to be those two are going to be the main focus for the most part. Obviously, new characters are going to come in, but so yeah, the whole world gets turned to stone.
Right, literally just out of the blue, bang.
Oh shit!
Out of the blue, bang, ringtone.
Yeah,
But, no, the whole world literally just turns to stone, like that. Well, I guess every person.
yeah.
Not the
like,
whole world, not like, plants and ant, but well, animals, yes.
Animals did.
Not like buildings and plants. It was just pretty much living things besides plants.
Maybe not all bugs. Maybe if you were underground, you were safe as a bug. Who knows?
Right. It kind of just all happened at once to literally everyone, and
Yeah. Taiju, he kind of gets through it by always thinking about the girl.
yeah, that's
Uzira.
that's the interesting thing is when people that were turned to stone still have a conscious thought, like they it seems they're aware of their surroundings, they just literally can't move, which would be actually
like,
awful.
What, 3,000 later or 3,000 years later or whatever. It's like,
Right.
I feel like you just wouldn't be able to make it that far. Obviously, Senku does it by counting. That's why he knows how many years later it is and everything. Like, so obviously he's a super genius. So,
Clearly, it. Yeah, I feel like that would.
if you bring anyone out of stone that aren't like just special circumstances, are just gonna be mentally like disturbed and destroyed.
I would say I wonder if they will address that, because I'm sure you would lose your sanity just being able to not move for.
I wonder if you would shut down and just die. Because, well, it's weird because they have their sanity or like their mind and stuff, but they didn't need to eat,
Right.
drink, any of that stuff. But it just sealed their body. They didn't age or anything, but it's just kept their mind intact, which is kind of weird.
Right. It was. It's very interesting. So I wonder if they will address like some people just didn't mentally make it that long and are crazy when they come out or something like that,
Or just dead when
or
they
just
come out.
something like But
So
yeah,
I feel
it
like
was.
if you go insane to a certain point, your brain would just shut down. Be like, all right, it's done.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'd say. Like, especially waiting that long. But eventually, Senku, right?
yeah.
Kind of just bust out for. It doesn't really give a reason, I don't think.
Well,
it just kind of.
yeah, they were the acidic from like the bats and stuff inside the
Yeah, true.
the cave. It was just very specific conditions that basically weakened down their stone for them to break out.
Even
Which is
Doctor.
how he's able to come up with the solution
Right.
to break. Well, he broke out a bird. I don't know if it will be the same for a person or not.
Right. So.
I feel like if I was to test it, choose a random person you don't know and see if they come out. Before testing it on the girl.
I mean, they did work on the bird. I assume it's the same, right?
I think we'll find out in the next episode too when we finally watch it. But
Because, I mean, if it works, I mean, they would both turn the stone the same way. I'd assume they. Who knows? But Dr. Stone's really determined to create a new world, I guess, or like be the, I guess, father of the new world.
Well, a lot of the population isn't there because buildings collapsed on their stone bodies and destroyed them. And a lot of them just broke away after time too. So it's like
Yeah,
it's like how does that? How do you feel that? Like you have your sanity, and then all of a sudden you see a building coming down. It's like fuck, and
probably. I
then
mean, it's
and then you're dead. And it's like okay,
right. I don't
if
know.
you're even sane enough at that point.
It's quite a weird phenomenon just to wait 3,000 so years. It's like okay. Well, now I'm out. Neat. But they pretty much okay. So it pretty much just turned everything back to, I guess, the beginning of time, or like the Stone
I mean,
Age,
he
whatever
did.
you want to consider it.
So
So yeah, it's pretty much rebuilding. It's like an anime about rebuilding civilization or society. Yeah,
civilization, all that. Um, that's gonna be interesting. For me though, I'm gonna say Taiju is the type of character I'm not really a fan of. The ones that are always just screaming constantly, yelling about everything. He does kind of fall in that category of characters I'm not really a huge fan of. Uh,
yes,
so that's really going to be the biggest issue from me so far.
he
I do
definitely
think it's
yells a
kind of
lot.
interesting, and I do hope they delve into the like sanity of people and stuff like that. If they do that, I think it'll be interesting. But Taiju is going to be a kind of a character that I'll be laid
Right.
back.
I'm just curious to um like what conflicts they'll run into. Does that make sense? Because I feel like for the anime to stay interesting, they can't just be like, "Oh, we discovered how to do this. Oh, we discovered how to do that," because then it'd eventually just get boring. So I'm curious what maybe there's like stone monsters or something like that. Maybe there's some because I assume it's more than just okay, we reset society, now rebuild it, and then that's what the whole anime is.
Yeah, true. Because they basically don't have to recreate everything. Like, unless I mean, obviously there's gonna be experts out there still probably alive, maybe like because electricity and all that stuff, you basically have to rebuild from scratch.
Right.
There is some infrastructure left around, maybe. A lot of it
I'm
did get
sure.
eroded and
I mean,
just kind of taken over.
3,000 years of the world shifting is a lot changes. I'd assume.
Yeah, because it's like because we only see like most of the animals were turned to stone, I guess, but I don't know how well. Obviously, the show just has all the trees and everything grow out, but I don't know exactly how well that growth would happen without, some of those insects and stuff that actually help
Right.
them. So it's like maybe there's more life out there.
Who knows? It is an interesting concept. I'm just curious to where it'll go. Like what like path they'll take.
Yeah, but
That's it.
you wanna throw a score at the first episode?
Sure. I'll say 7-ish, like 7, 6.5 to 7. I thought it was all right. It was just, I mean, it's a first episode, so it
Normally, it's our routine seven first
right.
episode.
I mean, I've seen better first episodes.
Oh yeah,
It just kind of set up the world, the new world, introduced us to our main characters. Uh, yeah, the Senku's kind of loud, I will say,
no, not thank you.
or
The other one, Taiju.
Taiju, sorry.
At least, yeah, I'm just looking at my anime list name, so because I couldn't remember his name.
Um, it's all right. I think I'm just curious to where it'll go. It's just, I mean, the first episode, like, oh, we discovered how to pretty much unstone things, so I expect a
So
bunch to
yeah,
happen
that's
soon.
that's a huge like progression thing. So
Right.
I'm actually gonna throw a 6 at it. And I do think it's interesting, but right now it's just the secondary or character is kind of gonna maybe get on my nerves. So right now he's like the downside to me, and it just depends on how well they do the concept and how it goes. So
Right.
we'll see. But that does it.
Yeah. That means it's spiel time.
If you don't want to get turned to stone, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about it. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.